Welcome back to another cocktail to cupcake transformation. Today, we're traveling to Mexico for our cocktail inspiration, the Margarita. This tequila-based cocktail is very popular around the world, and I'll be showing you how to transform that cocktail into a spicy margarita cupcake. Hello, my name is Nerland, and every week I bring you tips and tricks on how to create boozy cupcakes. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're always aware when I upload new videos. Whenever we hear Mexican cocktails, the first things that come to mind are tequila shots and margaritas. And it's no wonder because this tequila is the base of all Mexican cocktails. So what exactly is tequila? How do you make a margarita? And how do we transform a margarita into a cupcake? Well, stick around to find out. Tequila is a distilled beverage made from the blue agave plant primarily in the state of Jalisco, Mexico, and it's recognized as a Mexican designation of origin product. This means it can only be called tequila if it's made in Mexico. So what does tequila taste like? Well, the flavor ranges from sharp to smooth depending on the type, and there are 4 different types of tequila. Blanco or Plata, which is silver or white, is unaged or aged less than 2 months in stainless steel barrels. Reposado or rested is aged from 2 months to 1 year in oak barrels. Añejo, which is vintage or aged, is aged from about 1 to 3 years in small oak barrels. And extra añejo, which is extra aged, and it's aged at least 3 years or more in oak barrels. When it comes to tequila, the longer it's aged, the smoother the taste, so it's best to sip your añejo or extra añejo and to use the others, the blanco and reposado, in mixed drinks. Either way, the flavor of the agave comes through 100%. So here's a fun fact. The most popular cocktail in Mexico is actually the Paloma, and the most popular Mexican cocktail around the world is the Margarita. And this brings us to today's cocktail. The Margarita's origin has been disputed, and there are over 6 stories running around about how it originated. The earliest account is from an Iowa newspaper editor, James Graham, who encountered a similar cocktail in Tijuana in 1936. But the strongest claim, according to Mexico's official news agency, comes from bartender Francisco Pancho Morales, who mixed the first margarita in July 4th, 1942, while he was working at Tommy's Place Bar in Juarez, Mexico. Did you know the margarita is related to a very old Mexican cocktail called the daisy? By the way, margarita means daisy. The daisy used to be popular back in Prohibition when Americans would go to Mexico to get alcohol. How do you make a margarita? Well, it's very easy to make one as it requires only 3 ingredients: tequila, triple sec, which is an orange liqueur, and lime juice. And of course, it needs to be served in the iconic margarita glass. Some like it with a rim of salt and others with a rim of sugar. Margarita can be served 3 ways: straight up, on the rocks, or frozen. But guess what? If you swap out the tequila for vodka, you get yourself a kamikaze. And if you swap out the tequila for rum, you get a daiquiri. So there you go. You just learned how to make 3 cocktails in one. Variations on the margarita involve usually replacing the triple sec with some kind of other flavored liqueur or fruit juice or fruit puree. There is nothing better than a nice cold margarita on a hot summer day. I prefer mine straight up with a rim of salt. That's perfect for me. What about you? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite perfect margarita is. So how do you turn a margarita into a cupcake? Well, I thought it would be fun to take the flavors of my perfect margarita and turn it into a cupcake with a twist that could be perfect for any kind of gathering, maybe a Cinco de Mayo party, or maybe a dinner or a Mexican themed party. So why don't you stick around and I'll show you how to do that. This creation starts with a tequila lime cupcake topped with a tequila triple sec buttercream and finished with a spicy chili lime salt. So to make the cupcakes, We first begin with my no-fuss vanilla cupcakes recipe. This is the same basic recipe used in the strawberry daiquiri cupcakes video. The link to the full recipe will be in the description box below. In this recipe, we add tequila, lime juice, and lime zest. The cupcakes are baked at 350 degrees for 18 minutes, then cooled. The frosting is an American buttercream and starts by beating the butter until light and fluffy, gradually adding in the powdered sugar and alternating with the tequila and orange liqueur. Then we whip the frosting until it's light and fluffy. To assemble the cupcakes, pipe a thick icing border around the cupcake and then roll it in the Tajin mixture. Tajin is a Mexican spice blend of mild chili peppers, lime, and sea salt. It's used to rim margarita glasses or sprinkle on fresh fruit. This is going to give the cupcakes a little kick. If you like a little more heat, you can always sprinkle in some cayenne pepper. Pipe the rest of your frosting and then garnish your cupcake with a lime wedge. Not only is the cupcake beautiful, but it's delicious as well. When you take a bite, the flavors combine to remind you of that perfect margarita cocktail. Now you can eat as well as drink your perfect margarita. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed today's cocktail to cupcake transformation. It really helps the channel grow and it helps other people find this content. As always, it was a pleasure hanging out with you today. Until next time, remember to eat and drink responsibly. Bye!